Hello and welcome here with the Darkened Paradox to another Minecraft stream. Why not? So we're gonna do a Infinity Skyblock series. Again, not a new map, but it's gonna be something we are gonna do, and I'm hoping in this one we can possibly even get to the dragon, but it's gonna be a minute to do that. I wanted to go ahead and do survival because I don't really feel like doing a little story one. I want to have access to everything and just keep it interesting with all the islands. Keep inventory. Should we do that? You know what? We'll be a little risky. Alright, so we get the small little island, and here comes everything spawning in. And alright. So that's a pretty interesting one to have right at the start. So we got a jungle tree, and we got a I haven't seen that variant. I've seen a lot of variants of those, but I haven't seen a wood variant, so that's pretty cool. Be definitely very flammable. What we could do is actually we could go up there, light up the spawners, because these actually have two spawners up there at the top, and we can kind of make that a little home temporarily, because until we get a bed, phantoms are going to be an issue, and we have to make sure we have a way to protect ourselves from the phantoms. Let's go ahead and get started. Let's just go ahead and get started on these trees. Why not? We do have the stuff here to have a cobble generator. We'll make that in a minute. Don't worry. Let's go ahead and get this tree up right here. Come on. Alright, and let's see. Can we get any saplings? If not, then we're doomed. That's all I'm saying. Okay, we got 2 saplings, so that's always good. Three, 4. Man, we're getting really lucky with this tree. Usually you only get maybe 1 if you're lucky. At least on, it seems like Sky Islands, you're always getting such a low amount. And it's like, oh god, I'm not going to make it far. But actually, we got 7, which is pretty impressive. So what I'm actually going to do, I'm actually going to lower this island down for blocks, and just so we have blocks to spread out, you know? Because we're going to need a little bit of room to work with here, just to make this easier on us. Let's see. Yeah, we're definitely thick enough to go down another block, but I think 1 layer will be enough for now. So what we're going to do, we're going to have lava there. Alright, so we need to go ahead and make a crafting table, make some sticks, and make some sticks. Yeah, we got a lot of saplings, but we didn't really get any sticks. Alright, so we're gonna make more of these, make a pickaxe, do this, put the lava here, grab the water. We're gonna go ahead and lower this down here real quick. And then we're going to drop this here down 2, and this one, preventing the water from going any further. And we now have ourselves a cobblestone generator, so that is always a plus. We also have 26 blocks of dirt. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place a little bit over here just to make this a little bit more, just to make it like a little bit. Just a little bit more room. Not much, but a little bit. And, yeah, what we're going to do is we're actually going to start off by making a stone pickaxe, because, there's a weird thing with a stone pickaxe. I just caught this cobble generators to go super fast, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Because the first block is slow, but then after that, it just goes really fast for some reason. And you can easily get a whole bunch of cobblestone a lot quicker than if you use really any other type of pickaxe. I don't know if it's just a bug or if it's just something I've never noticed, but it works. So it's gonna get us cobblestone pretty quickly, which is always a plus. I think we're first gonna go and check out that big building kind of structure. I want to see if it's gonna be livable, because that would be a pretty good place to live. We just need some doors and some lights, and we'd be we'd be pretty sheltered for a minute. We do have to check the top though, because depending on whatever the spawners are, depends on how risky the area is to be in. Because if it's creeper spawners, then I'm not gonna want to live there, quite frankly, because that's gonna. Last thing I want is to wake up to a whole bunch of creepers surrounding me, you know. Okay, now it's kind of slowing down. I'm not really sure what's going on, but oh well. It's not really big of a deal. We're still getting a lot of cobblestone. We're still getting it quick, so it still works. Yeah, I don't know what it's doing. Did I accidentally... I don't want to do that, because if I did, then... If I didn't, then it's gonna... destroy the, lava, and then I'd be doomed. Because I did this one time. I accidentally destroyed the lava building a mob farm and ended up having to basically do everything out of wood because I literally could not get any islands with lava to spawn. There are a whole bunch of islands with lava, but unfortunately I was just having really bad luck. None were spawning, and I ended up just scrapping the world because I just didn't like building everything out of wood, and it was definitely frustrating building everything out of wood. Okay, we got a good bit. Let's see if this is enough. I do hear a pillager or something. I can't. Yeah, there's the pillager. That's where he's at. Alright, let's go over here and check this out. I did not mean to place that extra slab. Oh well. Trying to line this up with the door just a little bit. Go up, and then just make it keep going out. There's going to be a little chest in here. Sounds like we're going to have spiders. I'm going to go ahead and instantly block this off so whatever does spawn doesn't drop directly on my head while I'm looking in this. So, it's nothing major, but it works for now. Got ourselves a little storage area at the moment, so that's always a plus. What we're going to do is just go ahead and clean some of this up here real quick. That way it's just a bit safer. We'll clean up some of these cobwebs, and we might even get enough string to actually make a bed, which would be pretty cool. I'm going to go ahead and do this just outside of these. That way we can build platforms outside of these, and I don't really have to... It's a little bit of a less of a risk of just falling to my death. Okay, there's 2 sheep there. That's something we definitely need to look into. We don't have enough string from these. Actually, we could save some of the string and then just get the wool. And save some of the string for a fishing rod or a bow or something. Which would always be pretty useful. We're going to go ahead and pick this up here. Oh, did not mean to do that. Oh well. Go ahead and pick up everything in here. I just realized there's apparently an axe in there that we could have used for the tree, but oh well. No big deal. We'll go ahead and take this. Okay, alright. Well, that's pretty... Well then. I guess the wandering trader tried to spawn and then just instantly fell. I don't know. Alright, so... I don't know why that's not in a stack. Let's get... We'll put a crafting bench here. We'll put a second chest here, why not? Let's just get some of the stuff, like the buckets and stuff. We need to keep that stuff safe. That lead will be pretty useful because we can use that for animals and save animals and make some pins, you know? It's always a plus. I will come back to the saplings because we're going to have to get some planted. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to get this because we need some sticks. This llama is getting all up in the way, isn't it? We're going to just break down some of these webs here real quick. Just get them out of our way. We don't want them here at the moment. Alright, so we got 10. You need 12 for a bed, but again, we could probably... Okay, never mind. Push the other sheep off the island. That's one issue with those guys. Oh no, there's another one up there, so we can get that guy. We can get that white sheep, and then we'll have 2 string left over that we can save for whatever we'd like. I'm gonna save the wood. I'm not exactly gonna use the wood for doors just yet until we have enough to really get us going, you know? We're gonna come up here and get that guy taken care of. We go over here. We can make 2 of these, and within the first, or before the first night, we already have our own bed. So that is a pretty good start, because usually when I've done this, haven't had a bed for at least a couple Minecraft weeks. Okay, this is gonna be a little tricky. So let's put some of these things in here just in case we don't make it. We don't lose a lot of this stuff, because that would be a shame. Let's see if we can get over there alive and try to push these guys off. There we go. We got them off. That wasn't a big deal. Alright. So get the saplings, and let's get these saplings planted over here. We're going to have to figure out whatever spawners there are. It does sound like there's definitely spider spawners, but I don't know if there's anything else. Because usually there'll be 2 different types of spawners, but if they're both spider, that's great, because we can easily keep them up there and not in that little chamber that's going to prevent us from sleeping. So we are going to get a... It's not a lot, but we're going to place those saplings there for now. Alright, let's go and do this, so we're... Okay, our respawn point is set now. That's always a plus. Alright, give me just 1 second here. Give me 1 second, guys. I apologize. Alright, I'm done. I apologize for that, guys. Alright. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to sleep, because whatever it is up there. Okay, it looks like there's zombies. I can't... I barely reach them. I don't want to get too close, because then they'll get a little too curious and start wandering down here. Would you get out of the freaking way? You were annoying the crap out of me. Jesus. That guy was just being annoying. Hang on a bit. The beds are a zombie killing machine. Hang on. Alright, they're both dead. Let's quickly sleep before any more fall down, and then we'll repair it in the morning. Hopefully none spawn and greet us as we wake up. There we go, we'll get that repaired. It sounds like there's a lot of them. We got a tree that grew. That's nice, that's nice. A tree is always useful. Let's go ahead and chop these down. There we go. Hopefully we get some good saplings from these. That'd always be a plus. And get these chopped up nice and good. Yeah. Chop them up like sushi. This one's gonna be, man, is this one just gonna be mean? This one's just not gonna give us a sapling, is it? Okay, it is, thank gosh. I was about to say, that's not even gonna give us anything to replace it with. It literally gave us the exact amount that it consumed. It's kinda sad, actually, because, that could be, pretty dangerous. Because you could easily run out of saplings like that, and then without wood, you're basically doomed. Because depending on how high your supply is, you may not have enough of a supply of wood until you you may not have a supply big enough to last you until you get more wood. Because, like, for example, we have a tree right there. But think about this: if I have no wood, I can't make sticks. Without sticks, I can't make tools. Without tools, you can't mine cobblestone. Without cobblestone, you don't even have anything to mine to that. I mean, if we really had to, that's built out of wood, so we could always consume that. But if you didn't have that, it'd basically be the end, because you can only pick so many things up with your fists, and there's not going to be enough stuff you can pick up with your fists to get you where you need to be to continue the world. So unfortunately, if you run out of wood, you're doomed. Luckily, we have a whole bunch of saplings because the first tree was generous, so even if it didn't, we should still be good. Alright, so we need to just keep doing this. I'm losing so many blocks to the lava, and it is quite annoying. What we're going to do is we're going to try to get some cobblestone here, and we're going to try to build out a platform so we can make a, actually, since we got all that dirt, we're going to try to make like a decent little tree farm area. I mean, it's not going to be the best tree farm in the world, but it's going to be hopefully decent enough to allow us to get wood faster, so it's not going to be sitting like at a standstill this entire time, taking us absolutely ages to get anywhere. Because sometimes it feels like that, and it can be pretty annoying. I almost just walked off the edge. Alright, let's keep mining this up here. Get us all these glorious blocks. Just gonna be the slow beginning. I mean, usually in the beginnings, it's very climactic because there's always these things you're doing, a lot of stuff that's going on, a lot of stuff to get accomplished. But I mean, we're 18 minutes in. Granted, a couple minutes I was having to do something, so I apologize for that. We wasted a little time during there. The thing about raw footage is, yeah, can't really cut that stuff out, nor do I have the skill to cut that out. I'm not very good at computers, so I have no clue how to do that stuff. Plus, I mean, I could probably figure it out if I really wanted to, but I don't know. I don't really have the motive to, honestly. I'll probably go ahead and get 2 stacks, and we're gonna start building a little platform here. There we go. Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that. We'll do 2 stacks of platforms for now. We're gonna stick that stuff in there in case I mess up and fall off to my death, because just gonna put the wood in there just in case too, because the wood's pretty important right now. Apologize, I had to turn my mic off. I had to sneeze. Alright, so what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to make sure this is going to be pretty good to work with. So it's going to be about a tree there, 1, 2, tree, outer. And then I'm not really sure exactly. No, I'm just going to build it out and we'll figure it out in a minute, because I'm not really quite sure exactly how big I want this and how we're going to space the trees. We'll just kind of figure it out as we do it. Because in reality, we don't even have to really space them out a lot, because it's just the way these are done. You can easily fit a good bit on there. It's more of worrying about losing saplings. Okay, so let's see. So there's a 2-block gap. So if we do one more, we can actually have, we should be able to have 3 in each line. Let's go ahead and go get the dirt real quick. And we're also going to grab some cobblestone blocks because I kind of have to pile up so I can go and build things up there. That way it prevents big trees from growing. So we don't want any of that at all. I'll go ahead and take the saplings. I'll just be risky. If I fell off right there, that would be pretty sad because that's a decent amount of stuff. So if we do this here, there we go. We can have a nice little meaty tree farm to start off with, and hopefully the more trees we have planted, the higher chance of having them actually grow. Therefore, hopefully lowering the time we have to wait to yeah. Hopefully lowering the time we have to wait for wood. The bigger we make it, the less time it's going to take for wood. The reason I'm doing these blocks up here is because if you place blocks about, 7 blocks above the dirt, it will prevent those annoying gigantic trees from spawning, and no one likes those because those are very, very frustrating a lot of times. I'm going to break that down because I don't need it anymore. So we're just going to go ahead and do this. Am I above it? I think I am. So we're going to go ahead and go out over these ones. There we go. And just like that, all these should be covered. Now we just have to go down here and recollect the blocks. There we go. And then if we grab the saplings, we'll go ahead and grab these 2 here. Why not? And then if we just go ahead and get these placed down, these will all have the chance to start growing. Therefore, the more saplings we have down at once, the better chances of getting trees a whole lot quicker is. Go ahead and grab some more cobblestone while we wait. We're going to get a little bit more cobblestone. That way we can put it to the side, and we're going to go out to that island because that island looks like it's got some stuff on it. I'm not quite sure. I can see melons and some saplings. I'm not quite sure what all's on there, to be honest with you. I'll just go ahead and just keep going until the pickaxe breaks. And there we go. I have to extend this path out because I'm sure it's going to bug some of y'all just because of how much we're going to be traveling it. All the other ones are probably just going to leave small. We're going to go ahead and put that dirt up just in case. We're going to put that thing of cobblestone in there. We're going to make a pickaxe just in case we need it. Alright, we're going to put these up here. We're going to see how far we can get this platform. If we can't get far with this platform, then we'll get more. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to go see what's over here. I see a whole bunch of plants and stuff. I see some lanterns. It looks like it might have something that we might be able to use. At least the lanterns. We can grab the lanterns and we can put the lanterns in the area. That way we can have a light source in our little house. Oh, I did not mean to place that slab there. Okay, so it looks like there's dark oak saplings. Oh. Oh my god. That panda was rolling mid-air. That was pretty hilarious. I mean, it's sad that you just watched the panda fall, but that's pretty amusing. That's pretty hilarious. You saw a panda just barreling down like a darn meteorite. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna collect this stuff up, not because we want the flowers, but if we do this, it gives these little melon plants more area to grow. We're going to leave one of the lanterns here, but we're gonna take the other one. At first, I didn't see it boom in my inventory. At first, I thought I didn't know something and broke the lantern for good. We're gonna leave this lantern here. We're gonna leave this lantern here for light. Actually, what we're gonna do is we're gonna move it to the center. Oh, I guess you could just do that to get the lantern. We're gonna put it here in the center just to kind of light it all up. Okay. And then let's get this guy pushed off. Actually, I guess I gotta kill him because they have a chance of dropping carrots and stuff. It's always useful. Thing about this is the fact that there's not really a center to this room, so we're just gonna have to do this. In the morning, we're gonna need to go up there and solve that issue, because until we solve that issue, we're not. Okay, I guess we are gonna be able to sleep. I thought we wouldn't be able to sleep because the monster's up there. I guess they're not as far as I thought they were. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get some of this wood here. And if we do this, this isn't going to be quite enough, but for now, it'll at least block off these doorways here. That way, we shouldn't have to really worry about those at all. Just do this, it still lets light in, but like a spider can't crawl through it. And obviously we don't have enough wood to, no we do, but I don't really, we'll save this wood just in case we need it. For now. Alright, so it's been about 30 minutes, so we're going to go ahead and end this here. Appreciate you guys watching. If anyone wants to join me in this world and play this world with me, let me know down in the comments. Just leave your platform, your gamer tag, and let me know if you'd like to play. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. If so, be sure to subscribe and hit that like button. Why not? I'll be those YouTubers that do that. And I will see you guys next time.